Camp Slayer 3 weeks previously?
Are you shitting me? We doing...
Jesus, Eric, how many times?
Flashback?
This is my way of dealing with it, and I'm done trying to explain it to you.
What? This is Bugsnut?
Yes! Yes, this is my life now, and I'll live it on my terms. Wait, what did you just say?
Bad time?
Yeah, it's a real fucking bad time.
You're seeing Rachel and Nick, right?
Not now.
Yeah.
I said not now.
Well, I didn't mean to upset you.
It's not you.
It's me.
Seems like out here we're all running away from something. I know I am.
You were caught up in that mess at the checkpoint. You shot that woman. It's okay. You can talk to me.
It's just everyone seems to have an opinion on it. I'm dealing with it in my own way.
Are you?
You got your own problems. And whoever that was, that sounded like a gold medal asshole.
Is this when we first hooked up?
Probably.
Whatever it is,
I assume we will be playing as these
you'll
two
deal
now.
with it.
Yes, I think so. Together.
Say the word.
Oh.
I'll
Fine.
handle it for you.
Oh, maybe we were already... What?
Okay.
Oh, are we hallucinating fully right now?
I hope we lost that freaking crucifix.
Okay, I'm Rachel. We're probably separate?
Yeah, but I feel like we are not too far off.
Okay.
Because I believe I can see you right now. Yep, I can see you.
Oh, hi.
Jason.
Hello.
Jason, you here?
Are we definitely seeing this? Are we seeing different things?
It's actually interesting how fast we lost the first character and then 4 more hours and nothing.
Yeah. And he
And by
seemed
we,
pretty important as well.
Nick, I thought I lost you.
I thought I'd lost you.
Oh my god. Oh.
Careful, watch out for that vampire saliva. Uh-oh. It's the hole.
I can deal. Oh. Oh hey! That's it. Use crucifix.
It was not effective. Resisted. Oh, he's fast.
Yep. I still can't get over the fact that he's not fully turned.
I feel like he's a very special, like... You know, on one of the autopsies it said evolving question mark or something.
Or those who are bitten, they just turn into these, like, horned monsters, but not fully into vampires.
Yeah.
Shot. Let's shot.
Oh, he's so fast!
Hurry, give me a fucking
Oh, button mash,
break here.
Button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash.
It's coming through. Run! Go, go, go!
Oh, we've been here. We've just been here. The squeeze.
We'll find the... Hello. Keep calm.
Calm. Cool. Collected.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
There we
shit.
go. Yep, I'm gonna fuck up.
Don't fuck up. Beaches. The sea. Almond shells.
Oh, not again.
I haven't had a button change yet.
Phew, it's getting faster. I'm sweating so much.
Me too. They feed off the fear. Ooh. So like, this one's an Olympic sprinter. At least it wasn't the Olympic javelinist.
Yeah, that's true. Look on the ground. There is a message.
Us in the next room.
Ah, damn it.
We're gonna catch up with him though. If we don't die first.
That was too close back there.
We're still breathing.
We've not all been so lucky.
For now.
All that matters is you're okay.
I wouldn't want to touch her, like, with all the shit on her.
Do we need to talk?
About what?
About us.
It's not
I
the
need to know
time.
what's happening with us. If I die tonight,
Okay, yeah.
I want to die knowing where I stand with you.
We have a future together. Eric and I
Whoa.
have been done for a year.
Rachel. I can't lose you.
Okay.
Not now. Not ever.
Thought you were gonna reject me.
I couldn't. I could either say I love you or this.
Okay.
You better stay close. to
And
mine.
she's not really
I
good
ain't going
accepting like those concrete, I mean those specific
I can't lose you.
messages like I
Not
love you.
now.
Okay.
Not ever.
The reason I was so distant with Eric was because I was committed to this relationship.
It's Jason. He's alive.
Or he was.
We should go.
Let's go find Jason.
Jason. Oh, Salim is the other one, yeah. And then Eric's dead. Yep, that's the 5. Ooh. What if they call the elevator back up while we're still on it? That would be good.
Hey guys, what's up?
I've seen some fucked up shit in my
Whoa.
life.
It
Nothing
is
comes close
cool
to
down
this.
here.
They don't seem to be following.
Do you like to wait for them, or...?
Why are you all
Need to be a
luminescent?
smart ass. Just move.
Stay alert for danger and explore the unknown.
We can inspect the elevator again.
I found
Oh, that was it.
finds ledger, Van Houten.
I do not want to wander too far off.
Oh god. Many finds in the temple confirm our hypothesis that the temple was used for sacrifice. We know that a century-long drought afflicted by Akkadian Empire, the same dry spell that affected the Old Kingdom in Egypt. The drought caused the abandonment of many cities across Mesopotamia and drew the Gutian barbarian tribes down from the mountains to the plains, bringing them into conflict with the Akkadians. Okay, that makes sense. In this temple, we see evidence of an increasingly desperate attempt to turn the tide by appeals to the gods. Yep. Black onyx?
Okay.
You
I
found
found
that.
that.
Onyx stones were symbolic of negative energy and of calamity, perhaps due to the belief that evil Udog demons inhabited the earth, and a hold stone. Okay. Stone shows figures praying towards an eclipse. Oh yeah. Combined with the R6, the onyx, this piece portrays an eclipse that presages a disaster. Oh, the onyx goes inside that other stone and it's them praying to the eclipse. That's neat. Okay.
Guess what I found?
A tablet.
Yes.
Woo!
Look at it. Ooh, it's a jumping lion. Uh-oh. I just saw Salim die, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Trophy earned. Casualties of war. Did you get it as well?
No, I'm not getting any trophies.
I got 2 so far.
I think it's just because I'm on the free trial.
Oh, do you think that's possible?
I'm also not picking up as many things as you. We got face palmed thoroughly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna be careful with me. Let's protect me. Stay alert for danger. Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shiny.
Oh wait, there is something.
I have no. Okay. It's so
There we go.
janky. It's never been
Yeah,
this bad.
yeah. It always takes so long.
Why does it look like skulls? Like, this is weird. This looks like living mold. Maybe this is part of the parasitic stuff. Maybe vampirism is parasitic, fungal, viral,
Could
and
be.
bacterial all in one. Quadruple whammy.
What is that? Cocoon?
Oh, it's a cocoon.
Looks like
Yeah.
it came from here.
Yeah, I read about those.
Smells like formaldehyde.
Uh-oh, we're getting high.
Become a scientist.
We're getting what?
They don't teach
We're getting high.
science at school.
Okay.
We can smell
Oh
it.
yeah.
We should stay clear of it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
yeah.
masks. If we could get masks, that would be really useful. Because we are getting high right now, if we can
Those-
smell it.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's Manchurian gold all over again. Oh my god. Now imagine if this turns into a Man of Medan shit.
They can't do that again, right?
No, I mean like the whole game is exactly what we see, but this end we will like slip into hallucinations and
Yeah, I don't mind if... Yeah. As long as it doesn't change the whole game. Okay, there's a book and a dead body over there. Oh, I've got the book. Oh, well, I've pressed the book. It'll take me 10 minutes to actually get to read it, though.
Belongs to Randolph.
Oh, it's Randolph.
Hudson.
Maybe you could tell us something that might help.
Didn't help him.
This is the guy that did the audio recording before.
Maul.
Yeah.
Oh. It's... all the pages are torn out. It's just
Okay.
a book cover. There's nothing in it.
oh my god, there are so many shinies over here. Okay, so there is a dead body. There is something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why did you smell your own armpit? Armpit.
To get rid of the high fumes.
Oh yeah, right. That could work.
To get high on
cannot-
other fumes.
I cannot find anything on this dead body. When I back out? No.
Oh, it's very blurry for me. The camera does not know where it wants to focus. This is... I mean, I guess we can assume this is one of the, what they called? Archaeologists?
Yes, definitely.
And they're right outside of a cocoon. I don't know what that means for us. But they're a dead body. They're not... They're a mummy. Maybe they were drained from their blood. That would turn you into a
Yeah.
mummy, wouldn't it?
Or maybe it has something to do with the fungal growth behind it.
The cocoon. Maybe...
No, like the green thingy.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that's a thing.
So I found this pocket watch, and it doesn't show like anything. I'm not sure if I'm doing something bad or not. I don't know. Oh my fuck! It's Mary.
Mary! Is it a picture
Story
of
didn't end
Mary?
so well.
Yes, there is a picture.
Jason,
What?
I can't end up like this.
Same, bro. Although this was me that was talking, but still. I want to see Mary. there is another pod, and I'm frightened to do it until we're both together because
Yeah.
I'd laugh if it was. Oh, it's not.
Mary Hudson?
Imagine if it was the actress.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Whoever they were, they should have stayed in merry old England.
They should have. Where? Pod.
Oh. Okay, there is... Oh, no. Is that thing in front of us the thing I think it is?
Oh, I'll have a look in a second. I found a note. When this temple falls, my wife and I will be... something. I owe her that, at least. The portrait I carry in my watch case is the Mary that I remember, not that beast or something. Oh, there's more. This was all Lady Bradshaw's doing. She knew all along what was down here. She led us to them. Earlier, I found her below, hunched over the murdered corpse of Van Houten. Is that Rudolph? That wasn't his name, but it was something like Rudolph. As she turned to face me, I saw that she had changed. My hand fell to the closest weapon I could find, an iron tent peg. I stabbed her with the metal, impaling her in the heart. As she died, unholy screams echoed from deep below, as if answering the sudden release of blood. Oh. So they, like, the beasts below sensed the blood up here?
Yeah. I think so. That's why they come out. So,
What were you thinking you'd seen?
the thing we see in front of us that looks like a stone that you may have seen in a premonition where you try to climb up.
Oh
Is it
no,
possible?
I got that one when I was Salim before.
Oh, okay.
When
Okay, this.
I
Go on.
think when I found out about the sunlight and stuff, that was that premonition.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's not that one.
It's a climb up.
Don't leave me.
Button mash? No. I was getting ready.
You never know, do you?
You
What
get it
is
when you
this?
don't expect it, and you don't get it when you expect it. It's unfair.
What?
The button mash.
Oh yeah, I'd already forgotten. This is whoa.
Are we playing aliens right
Yeah,
now?
what you said.
I think so. Where are we?
Fuck is this place?
That is an accurate reaction right there. I think there's more to this than even going back to the prologue. This
Yeah.
was probably built before that.
I have a feeling that they might be in a different dimension.
Did we enter a new
Is
realm?
this hell?
I mean, it's possible.
Is this even real?
Or, yeah, maybe they are hallucinating.
We are also high.
We are being judged. God is punishing us all
Calm.
for the mistakes we've ever made.
Salim, stay calm.
Oh. I just remembered something.
Zayn is all I have left in this world. After my wife left us, I gave him my all. I wanted him to have everything I didn't.
Single parent. Tough fucking gig.
It is. But my boy has made me very proud. He's going to London, to university.
Away from the
If
vampires.
only he would stop stealing.
That's true, we shouldn't steal.
I miss him so much.
Now, as he was talking about the god, I remember that one thing that, like the Sarim
Is your
El
conscience clear,
Karim
Jason?
Lane Karim Sin. Oh wait, we need to do something. Okay.
This place. They're sure to come back here.
So they said that the emperor or the king was tested by the gods and he failed, and that's why they
hear you
released
thinking.
like the curse.
Mm.
We're waiting for something to happen.
And now he was
Maybe
talking
we should
about.
take the initiative and make something happen.
What'd you have in mind?
Maybe
go
we are
inside
being
there
tested as
and we
well.
find a way to hurt them.
Hey, whatever happens out there, I've got your back.
Why would I be
We'll stand
defiant right now?
It's the only way.
Yeah, bros. There's many kind of things that it could be. I'm intrigued to see where the rest of it goes.
I mean, now look at where they're standing. It's not even. It's not biological. That was like literally from aliens.
Yeah.
That was artificially created. Look at those pipes.
Yeah, it's so extraterrestrial.
Look at that! What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Where are we? I wonder if the center, the core of the Earth, is it like a... Oh my god, a gate to another planet?
What is this?
Fireworks.
This is all very alien-y.
Yeah. Oh no. Dude, it's right there.
Oh.
Like, dude.
So vampires are aliens. That makes sense. We can't be this high for this not to be real.
I don't think we're high.
Or maybe it never caused them because the colours are real. Yeah. Oh no, but it did say that one person could smell red or something. Okay. Explore the unknown.
Find a way to strike back?
Search the area.
Those things come from.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the plan.
Question is,
Yep.
I want to stay close.
I am very confident that this is gonna go well.
We've got to hope the others catch us up before
Oh
we
my
make
god,
our move.
what is on this?
Gonna go to bed, Black Hawk. Good night. Have a good rest. We'll
Good
see
night,
you
Black
tomorrow.
Oh my god, there are the vampires.
close.
I ain't going nowhere.
Oh my god, it's sleeping. That's so cute.
Is it alive?
I don't know. It's either sleeping or being tormented.
Oh, it could be dead and like
Yeah.
on
Maybe we
display.
will find. Yeah, maybe we will find weapons to slay them.
This moth is everywhere.
I mean, I already have the best weapon in the game.
Yeah. Oh, I have a climb down button, probably. Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, there is something over there.
Oh, are we gonna get a good view of everything? Oh, the bats, the bats.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
look at this.
It is really pretty.
Yeah, that was an amazing shot.
Salim, over here. What do you make of it?
This place could have been down here for thousands of years.
I think it
I would-
has,
God
yeah.
didn't make
Yeah.
these creatures.
I would say the story really evolved
It's
from
possible we
trouser
got this
snakes.
wrong way around.
What's that?
Trouser
Oh,
snakes.
oh, no.
Maybe we were too
Oh, no.
where it all began, though. We can't forget.
Oh, it says
How far
inspect.
down do you think we are?
Difficult to say. It's easy.
Oh my god, it's
Link,
okay, good.
check this out.
Did we ever, like, we didn't get
Sounds like
teleported
music.
or anything?
That don't sound like any music from where I'm from.
Mysterious
Okay, maybe not
artifact.
music. Could be a language.
Huh.
What are you hearing?
That's what I'm holding. It's like a weird flute or
Ah,
something.
okay, yep, yep. Hmm. Okay. This is so weird.
Should we drop down?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay, let's drop down.
Oops, I've climbed back up.
Oh,
Oh.
we can do that? Okay,
We can
that's
climb
good.
back up.
That's good.
I just pressed examine, but... Okay, let's move. Oh,
Okay, there is something. Yeah.
ah.
Oh, I'm just looking. Oh, there is something in. Is it? Is it a vampire in the chair?
Yeah, it's like, I think he might be dead, though.
Oh, we'll see in a minute.
Jason.
It's one of those creatures, only older.
Oh,
Ancient.
oh, it's an elder? Elder alien?
He's alive, do you?
Don't do it, Salim. No.
Oh, that.
Touch it.
So that's the.
Pussy.
Don't touch it.
That's the paw we saw. Oh my god, should I touch it?
I don't think we should.
Oh no, I did it.
Oh. Oh, I was not ready for that, QTE.
But you made it.
Thanks.
I did, at the very last split
Did you
second.
see that?
Of course I fucking saw it.
That creature is fossilized. Must be millions of years old.
Hmm. Kind of like the mummies of the humans that were upstairs.
Oh,
Except
Can we? Yeah, that's true. But those were just, you know.
they were
50 years,
humans.
maybe.
Yeah, and then these are just fossilized aliens.
I still had a prompt here, and now
I
it's gone.
did as well. It's probably a bug.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, it's so squelchy down here. And
Which way do you want to go? Oh, okay. I see.
don't think we could go the other way. Aha!
Oh, that looks like a human.
Yeah. Oop. Looks like one of the soldier people. Why is it so hard to control?
I don't know. It's really janky.
It's like gold.
Oh. Hey, that's me.
Oh yeah!
Look.
It's interesting. It
It's
probably
you.
was a formaldehyde because he's preserved.
Look at him.
Check out that armor. This guy's goddamn biblical.
Yeah, so the
Is he alive?
is it? Oh, it's reacting.
Shit! Did you see that?
Oh.
I think he's still alive. Oh, that's impossible. In this place, everything's possible.
Oh, shit. Fucker's been alive all this time? Just sitting here with half a head?
Oh my
Good.
god, what?
Must have preserved his flesh, his brain. What should we do?
Oh.
We can't leave him like this.
Well, shit. You had enough time to get used to it?
I'm serious. The noise will attract the vampires. I'll do it.
Oh, we're just gonna cave. Oh, in the
Yes,
eye.
someone's
Oh, in the eye.
What if you lose that? Okay, maybe not.
Okay. I didn't mean to, like,
Oh, we're playing.
subject you to years of torment when I betrayed you. I'm very sorry.
I did not even think about it until you pointed it out.
Oh no. Like machinery, like made of rock.
Oh, okay, do not step on these.
Oh, that's where those little fireworks were coming from. I wonder if these seats are like for steering the ship. This is like a spaceship. You know how you know how it was like civilizations built on top of civilizations?
Yes.
I feel like
and,
that's what this is.
And seriously, this is giving me like I don't know if you saw Prometheus.
I have
This
not,
is-
no.
Like the original or one of the original races in Aliens. They were called the engineers, and their ships or their technology looked like this.
Yeah.
Like it's super similar.
Mm.
Oh, do you think there is a statue on the left there? If you look at the big something that is in front of us, then to the left it looks a little bit like statue at the left side of it.
Could be like a figurehead on the ship.
Yeah.
Wait, are you implying that Black Hole was purposefully putting a thought in your mind while talking about something that was actually interested and ended up mattering in the story? I think this is what happened. And I wouldn't have come to that conclusion if I hadn't have, like, thought about civilizations on top of civilizations. Go to sleep, Blacko. Oh, this is cool. I like this because, like, the entire statue of thousands of years ago got buried. So why wouldn't this of probably millions of years ago get buried? It's cool. Except obviously the creatures have still been surviving as well.
Yeah, those fuckers.
Yeah. And this is why we have the legends, right? Because they do actually exist.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this will give me a calm sleep tonight. I mean, it's tomorrow already.
Oh god, yeah, you're an hour behind me.
No.
I mean...
I am an hour the other way.
The other way. I knew what I meant. Which HajdaH should love because it's kind of how Bloodborne works as well, between Eutermium and the Yarnamite and the nightmare from the fishing village.
Yeah. Blacko just copy-pasted that message.
Ah, okay. I feel like these seats are steering.
Yeah, it's definitely
thingies.
the Dumerians and the Arnamites, but the fishing village, I would say, is a whole other level.
Like, something happened to these. Like, these must have crashed on Earth. That's what I think happened.
I'm just imagining this is like the stationary bike version of, you know, for the alien.
Yeah. This one has a shiny.
Don't let it crumble.
Don't touch it. Oh, right. It's a skull. Ooh, it's a skull of the creature.
Jason,
Nice.
see this?
Looks like someone's been avoiding the dentist.
Ooh.
Oh.
Thanks.
Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
Bone is ruptured where they should be, as though smashed from the inside out.
What are you saying?
Interesting.
Maybe these things weren't originally vampires.
The skull of a human with no teeth.
Uh-huh.
Something, something, something. It's all connected.
Can I check it out too?
Hmm.
It looks like a sectoid.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had more than a lighter. Stupid me
Let me
for
tell you,
losing my gun.
in a place that is large as this one, the light on my weapon is not really that great.
Yeah. This actually feels very XCOM.
Oh. Yeah, you kind of look like Bradford with his sweater.
And this is like, enemy unknown or whatever with those pod
Yeah.
thingies.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it? Look.
Ooh.
What is it?
Nope.
You thinking what I'm thinking? You thinking cocoons? Yeah. Then I am
Okay,
thinking
let's blow it up.
Cocoon? Wait, what's the thought here?
Did the whole building or the massive monument was filled with cocoons?
It wasn't an idea though. Or was it? I thought we were having ideas. But it just turns out it's just cocoons. So, right, there's a storm going on. We are no longer, like, have we teleported to space?
Yeah, we must have.
Like, we are no longer beneath civilizations. Unless there's a whole biome that begins deep below.
Or is it? I don't know. That's what's so confusing about it. Also, by the way, stop.
Ah!
Yeah, I think we should avoid those.
Yeah.
They can probably wake something up.
Do you know what they're probably doing? Putting things in the... Oh, no. Yeah, putting things in the air that we hallucinate on. I don't know. I'm just kind of following you at this point.
Yeah, I'm just trying to navigate around it. Oh no. Wait, oh, this way.
I wonder if there's like a trophy for never stepping on any of these things.
Well, we will never find out.
You will never get it with me playing.
Okay, now this is getting tricky. Because there is no...
We could go this...
Can we go?
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe yes, all the way around. Hey, we did not touch anything.
I did touch the thing.
Oh.
I thought there was a gap. There was not. Surely this has to happen, right? That wasn't all me. Oh, dear.
Don't Oh my god.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Okay, they're here.
Is it a final? Is it a finale?
I think so.
You know, I will say it. We need to blow this place up even with us in it.
I'll cover you.
That's true. How? We don't even have an escape plan.
Oh, no, we don't. We literally just roll towards the Earth core or something. I don't know. Or a Mars core. Oh, what the hell? There is a science station here.
We have found... Yeah, what? Maybe we're not quite finale in yet.
Shit, Nikki. You turned up like the fucking cavalry. I thought you were dead.
Where'd Rachel
Not my
go?
time.
So you did not touch anything. This was supposed to happen.
She is. Yeah, yeah. Whew, thank
Good to
goodness.
see you again, ma'am. Take my hand.
She's not turning grey, is she? No.
Not yet.
I'm glad you're here, man.
this place?
What is this place? Pretty cool.
Oh my. Oh, never mind. You're Rachel and I'm Jason.
Yes.
I'm still Jason.
Jason.
Something tells me that Jason is the actual real protagonist here.
Yeah.
What is this place?
Because they were luring everybody for Ashley Tisdale. And she's not really present that much, is she?
No, like, we had the chapter that I did.
We need a
That's
plan.
kind of it.
Fuck those things up and get the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Good plan.
Sergeant K, what do we got left?
So we got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40mm high X rounds, a couple of 9mm pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. Huh. Plus 2 phosphor rounds.
That was the
One
thing.
block of composition C4.
That's what she blew up with in the premonition.
All in
And
this
some
thing.
dynamite in your back.
We also got this.
Yeah.
It's old, unpredictable.
We work with what we got.
It would make the boom bigger.
Fuses are shot, but we can use the C4
Definitely.
to detonate them. Let's just hope they still pack a punch.
The vampires come from those cocoons. You saw how many there were in that vault? There could be thousands in there.
Should we blow them up? Burn as many of those motherfuckers as we can and head for the surface. What do you think, Sergeant?
Hoorah.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna allow him to carry a pistol.
We are way past that point now, man. We stand together as one. Looks like our explorer friends were here too. We should search this place before we move out.
So they made it all. Oh yeah, they did, but they just
Yeah.
never came back up, did they?
Now it makes me think how much content we lost by losing Eric so early.
I do wonder. I'm very curious
Because
about that.
if you remember, did you watch Crafty and Shadow play Man of Medan?
I think so.
Well, basically, if I remember correctly, they got rid of Conrad super early in the game, and they ended up like under 4 hours.
Maybe I
Because-
didn't actually. That doesn't sound familiar.
No? I think at the beginning when they are attacked by the pirates on the ship, on the Duke of Milan, you can choose to fight or you can choose to try and escape on a boat.
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
On the speedboat. And 2 things can happen. Either he gets away or he dies.
Yeah,
right?
you can die, yeah.
And either way, you lose him for the rest of the game.
Yes, and then, yeah.
Yeah, and it cuts the game so much shorter.
I found a tablet, by the way.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, I do wonder how much Eric would have had.
Oh, I found some music here. Ow. That was flashy. As I discover more about
What
the
was...
musical...
Oh, is this for the next game?
So that's the finale, if that's true.
Yeah, you watch this and tell...
Oh
like,
my god.
This is...
I got chills.
What?
I got literal chills when you said it's for the for the next game, because that means this is the finale.
Oh, I love that. You'll have to watch it.
Yeah, I will.
Didn't
I will.
recognize, like, well, it kind of looked like John, but... Is John in
It's
the next
possible.
game?
It's possible he's in every game.
Um,
I am fairly sure that John was
And
probably...
Taylor.
In Man of Medan, I am fairly sure that John was probably in the prologue, and he was like the guy's surgeon.
oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It reminds me of something like some sort of TV show where the same actors but play different parts and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, it's cool.
At least it's, I mean, the worst thing was in Little Hope, like, we couldn't remember the names of the characters because every character had 3 personas with 3 different names. And what? Is it Taylor? Is it Tabitha? Is
But
it?
I love that.
Oh my god.
It was
that
so cool. Like, I'm so I am excruciatingly disappointed with the ending, but the rest of like the idea was so good, and I loved figuring out like all the different actors playing the different parts. It was really fun.
I had to say now, with a bit of time, I actually like it now.
So yeah, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I
Gets worse
grew
for
to
me.
like it because it makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
Mm.
All those because the bus driver was reading a book about those witch trials, and he was mentally ill,
Yeah, but
and he also had a head injury, right? Because he destroyed the bus, and his mind was trying to cope with the death of his family through all of these crazy things. It was kind of I like it now. I can't say I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it, but I'm glad that you like it.
Okay, I found a secret here.
Yeah.
As I discover more about the musical language of these creatures, my mind spins in wonder at how they came to be here. Did they soar through the skies in the days of dinosaur? Did their great empires span the globe while we were still swinging from trees? They are dead now. Their forms are somewhat like our own, but everything else about them is alien to life as we know it. The console displays what appears to be a constellation of stars, Cetus, as seen from Earth. Did they come here from beyond, crossing the great gulfs of space to land here? Were they trying to get home? So maybe they actually are aliens.
Yeah, I think they are. They probably evolved to use humans as hosts.
Yeah.
I found something.
So maybe what we are seeing are not vampires. They are actually humans transformed via some parasite that came here from space.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think it is. And that's what's born into vampire legends. I'm going to talk to... Oh, I'll let you watch that first.
Oh yeah, that looks...
That's definitely the next game, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
And you know how you can tell?
How?
Because the game is so far unfinished at the point where the previous one gets out. The graphics are really bad.
It's always so fast. I kind of miss. Sorry, I'm gonna talk to Nick.
Oh, I can talk to Nick.
How confident are you that they'll work?
But
They'll
I
work.
will leave you to it.
I should have said it sooner, but I'm sorry about Eric's death.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Rachel, I just want your hand.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing. I'm just cold.
Oh. Right, first of all, I don't know if the game is glitching on purpose. Second of all, we're turning.
Huh.
Apparently our hands, something with our hands, and we zoned out a little bit, and I was like, I'm just cold. Nah,
Okay.
I think we're turning. I don't know.
It's possible. So I found what seems to be the parasite cycle. So it says, it hunts a victim, implants a parasite, parasite gestates, host dies, parasite takes over, and the cycle begins anew.
So it's kind of taken their bones and stuff, really. Like, it's like...
Well, basically, they get them, it kills them, and it takes over the body.
In the cocoon, probably.
Yeah, or... Well, yeah.
Or is the cocoon the hibernation pods, actually? Because they all just burst out of them, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that's the most likely explanation. They are coming. We must end it here with something. If there is time, my last act will be to dictate this diary onto something found in the rubble. It can serve as a warning to any who... Something. Okay, turning it. Secret found. The bones of this temple are drenched in blood. We have set foot on uncharted shore and roused something ancient and wicked. A blasphemy that
What
comes
was in it for him? Is it really all about these tablets?
Shush, Rachel.
A blasphemy that comes in indescribable shapes and forms. For eons we lived as children in this world, unaware of the horrors that slumber beneath our feet. So I guess that means this is Earth, still.
Okay.
Now, we have blindly thrown open the gates to madness. I fear being taken, but I must do what I must. We must seal this place for eternity, for all mankind. Mary, I'm sorry.
Mary.
I think the good ending here probably is that we finish the mission and probably die trying.
I've got something juicy here.
Ooh.
To whoever finds this, forgive me. I have sabotaged the dynamite to prevent my colleagues from sealing this temple to the world. So that's why it hadn't blown up. Lady Bradshaw was right to bring me here. These creatures are a key to limitless power. There are secrets here that could allow humanity to reach across the stars, perhaps even achieve immortality itself. Please safeguard this ruin, and do not think badly of me for what I have done. I serve only the future. Ellis Van Houten. Oh, this is who... Houten. They got killed before. We read something about them.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Whoa!
I was like trying to read it and you hand it over.
Oh, that is cool.
New equipment requests. Oh, gas masks.
Oh yeah, I didn't read
Maybe
that
we
side
should
of it.
look for those.
I haven't seen them anywhere. But yeah, so that's the conflict, isn't it? Burying this stuff.
Yeah,
like
or
so
use
the
it.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god, there's
But
like
I mean,
a tiny hole.
it's also got the power to wipe out humanity, I feel.
Yeah.
We read that, didn't we? Could you talk to me?
Yeah, yeah. Wait, I can still talk to Nick.
Are you talking to him?
Yeah, I'm talking to Nick. Okay, that was it, I guess. So the last thing that shines for me here is the main console.
Yep, and that's got the arrows on.
Okay. I don't think we will be more ready.
Yep, I'm ready. Finale time, baby!
Let's do it.
It makes for an interesting read.
I've never been one for books. Wait for the movie to come out. The fuck is that?
Oh, it's singing.
They did say it's a musical language. So it's actually talking.
What do you make of these carvings?
Was that the constellation of
Language
stars?
formed from chords, musical
I
scales,
do not know.
sonics. Mary was a pianist. She deciphered it.
Ah.
She thought these carvings represented the stars. Do you see? It's Cetus, the whale.
That language sounds a little like Morse code.
No, it's more musical than that. It has a pitch, a rhythm, color. According to the journal, there was only one scale of sound in the device. But Mary was studying it alone. I think there may be another. I'm going to need your help.
Name it.
This console is too big to operate single-handedly.
Wait, are you a musician too, Silly?
I don't know, but I am pressing R2.
We make music!
Yeah. It shows me how to move the...
Oh, right, I'm ignoring it. Right, this is why I'm failing.
Oh my god, it changes so quickly. Fuck.
Do we just have to... Mine's just left up, right down.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh,
Okay,
I think we have to
think
stop.
Do we have to stop?
Like if you let go of R2. Oh, it made a funny noise. Okay, I'll start again.
Oh wait, I'm the guy up top. I was looking at the bottom one.
I think we have to, like... I don't know what we have to do.
I'm just doing what it says.
Yeah, but it never ends. Like, it's... You hear the noise. Oh.
I guess just keep going.
What is this?
Oh, mine lit. Okay, we are doing it. Yep.
I don't know what we did differently there.
No, I think we just should have kept going. That was it. We just stopped.
That took a long time. What are these holes? Oh, is it like a pipe organ?
I don't know.
Mary believed that these creatures were once peaceful. Their language was one of music.
It's not music,
How
those
could
are
they not
alien
feel
sounds.
emotion? Then a tragedy fell upon them. Their great empire
Uh-oh.
collapsed. Their music fell
Did you
silent,
see anything?
and they turned on each other.
There's like a barrier around us.
Sickness.
I think you're seeing different
madness.
things to me then.
What turned them from
But we are all
architects to
together.
killers? Whatever it is.
Oh,
it
we are
twisted
playing
them.
as
Now they're creatures of hate.
Rachel,
Animals,
right?
dead
Yeah.
things. With no one left to kill.
What am I doing?
So they slept.
So you might be
And
turning.
they waited. They waited for us.
Is anyone buying this shit?
Shit! Rachel!
So that's probably why you saw something else.
Uh-oh.
Rachel, look at me.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's gonna save her.
She has it. It's
Oh.
inside her.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Well, that's the worst spaceship I've ever seen.
Doesn't look like these ones.
A vision of the past. Trophy earned.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's going to kill herself.
Do I do? Oh, I got a choice.
The- I was about to say, what if you don't do it?
I was curious.
What? You killed the character just because you were curious?
No, I was no. I was curious if I didn't do it, what would happen? But
Oh, right.
we were infected.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god.
Oh, I was scared to kill other characters by not doing it.